Okay, so hello, people. Okay, so Mr. J here. Okay, so Kanye West. I didn't know who Kanye West was. It seems like Kanye West was making music in the early 2000s. I didn't even hear about him until somewhere in 2007 when I first he came out his album Everything I Am, Champions. That music that was one of his my all time favorite. I like this album. I didn't even hear, I didn't know anything about Kanye West until 2007. So that was about 14 years ago. Now his music was The Champions, Everything I Am, You Can't Tell Me Nothing. It was very, it was very good music, and everybody in my high school was listening to his music. Everybody was obsessed with Kanye West. And this is a dark skinned guy, short, dark skinned guy who has mental health problems. His mother died a couple years ago. I think, as far as I think, his mother died in 2006. So he's been having a lot of mental issues, but over the loss of his parent. He's very successful. People like him. He has problems with his mind, doing weird stuff, getting arrested, be eccentric behavior, and being eccentric when you're African American is a no. You see white people all the time being eccentric, acting crazy. You got Jim Carrey. Nobody says anything bad about Jim Carrey. Adam Sandler can be eccentric and act crazy. Nobody says anything about him. Lady Gaga is weird. You got a lot of weird white people, and yet, if a black person acts eccentric or acts weird or acts different, he's crazy. But if a white person acts crazy, I'll get to that too. There's a lot of things I need to talk about. People accept that stuff too. So it's just amazing how that goes out. But Kanye West is a billionaire. Over a billion. He's worth I think about 2 billion. That's a lot. Wealthy. He's not up there with I think Oprah Winfrey is worth 4 billion, 3 or 4 billion. These are black people. Nobody would ever thought from slavery times that black people can be just as good and just as smart as white people and now you see a lot of celebrities, rappers are becoming millionaires who are before 18. Now you got billionaires. These people, and he's young. He's in his mid 40s. He's about 44, 45 years old, and Kanye West is already worth about 2 billion. With a $6 billion industry. His clothes. He has his own. He's an entrepreneur. He has his own. He's an entrepreneur. He owns a $4 million, $5 million home. He's buying. He's worth billions. All that money. And I'm a happy born, but he has all that money, yet he got $2 billion, and yet he's still got problems in his life because he's getting divorced. He's divorcing Kim Kardashian. He's got problems knowing that Kim Kardashian slept with Ray J, the guy from Moesha. Oh man, so he has problems. I just think that him as a guy, he never got over the fact that Kim Kardashian has her past. She's been with a lot of guys. Kim Kardashian being promiscuous, sleeping around with a whole bunch of guys, being with different guys, and then making a sex tape, with Ray J, the guy from Moesha. Who would have thought a little skinny little black kid from Moesha would get a chance to jump in bed with Kim Kardashian? Yeah, this was years ago. This was back in 2003. But hey, but I'm just amazed to see that Kanye West is worth $2 billion. To see a black guy worth that much, he's one of the highest paid rappers in the world. The highest paid. And his music is good, but it ain't all that great. But people just like him. I guess his personality. He's like a troublemaker. People like that kind of like Tupac Shakur was always getting arrested and getting in trouble. People like that. People like when they see black guys, famous black guys who are rappers, always constantly getting themselves in trouble.